Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the North Node transits. North Node is Rahu and South Node is Ketu. So North Node is transiting my fourth house of Pisces and South Node is transiting my 10th house of Virgo. Um, I wanted to share my story around how this has affected me. So when the North Node moved into the fourth house of Pisces, it literally, like, the time range was literally so on spot that I shifted my house. I had to move homes, and it was not a level up kind of a thing. I was leveling down. I was originally living in a bigger space, and I had to move to a very, not a very small, but a smaller and an older place, if I would say. And I felt very, very stuck, very, very depressed in a way, like where you have to pack up all your stuff from a house that you love to a house that you have no feelings attached to, and you find faults everywhere, because that's just how humans are, right? If you don't like something, you just keep trying to find faults in that. um and also around that time, my focus was so shifted towards house, because I honestly became the primary caregiver in the house, where I had to cook food. I had to be very home oriented. I never enjoyed cooking. I used to hate cooking. But suddenly I found myself doing exactly everything that I did not like at home. And honestly, when I look back, I did not hate it or dislike it. I I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing stuff. I I started baking. I made a lot of things, like I tried to invent. I was enjoying that process. I was putting a lot of space in, like, my routines at house, my environment around, trying to make it better, trying to make it more nicer, and trying to adapt to it. And honestly, now when I look back, it almost felt like a flow. Like, it was not a forced thing. It was just happening one after the other. And also, while all of this was happening, my career was, I was feeling very stuck. There was nothing major happening for my career. I was still working hard. I still have job. I was still working very hard. I was doing my job that I had to do, but there was no going above and beyond. Also, because I was trying to concentrate more at my house, around my family. And but I felt like the south node in my 10th house made me feel very, very detached, if I can say, from my job. In a sense that I still want to work, but not at the level where I was before that. So, like, I lost promotions. I lost a lot of faith, if you can say. Like, a lot of times I would sit down and wonder myself, like, why am I even trying? Why am I putting so much effort in my day-to-day job when I'm not getting anything out of it? But I want to say that I was not in a zone where I just want to quit the job and not have it anymore. Like, I wanted that stability, but also have it in a way where I can focus on my home front first. I was I was a lot at home. Like, I used to go to my office but come back early at home, because I needed to do stuff. I needed to take care of my family. So it basically just, like, revolved around my home, my inner world, my emotional state. It was literally like my life was like, there's no way you can escape this part anymore. You have to face this. You have to go through this. You have to be at home. So I noticed, like, my focus was more at home, like my family, my my like everyone in my family, extended family, close knit, everyone. I was just more focused at my, and literally my home. Like, I was focused at my home, making it more better, getting new furniture for myself to make me feel better, to beautify it more, if I could say that. um so that was my experience with north node that is Rahu transiting in fourth house. I also want to pinpoint a point like Saturn was also transiting my fourth house at that point. So that extra feeling of home, the extra feeling, emotional pressure around home was there. But I think I would make a different video about Saturn transiting my fourth because there's so much to unpack there. But I think North Node was what made me a little comfortable. I don't know if that's a word, if that's a correct way to say it, but it almost like I molded into it. I was not forced into it. I just went with the flow. So that is my story. I would love to know if people have similar stories around it, around how when North Node and South Node transits a particular house for you guys. Like, do you feel like more focus around the area where North Node is transiting and less focus and more detached around the area when South Node is transiting? Um, and yeah, that's it for me actually. So thank you.